What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. Here to discuss. We still on the draft, y'all. But hey, this is the final two-a-day, y'all. We done with this shit, y'all. We know who we got. We know what the fuck they could do. We gonna see how this roster is constructed. But right now we here to talk about Rasheed Walker, 7th round pick out of Penn State, y'all. All right, bro. So again, motherfuckers behind me and shit. Bro, you gotta get out directly behind me, dog. Get out the car. Get any closer. I got something for you. But I'm gonna wait till this nigga leave. Pull up right behind me. Anyway, bro. Anyway, hey. Rasheed Walker, y'all. All right, so look. Let's get it. Obviously, 7th round pick. He ain't going to be a 7th round pick for no reason. There has to be reasons that he's being picked so late. So we going to go over him. Let's go over the good shit first, though, y'all. For real, like, hey. Like I said with Watson's speed, bro. You cannot teach size, bro. This motherfucker, hey, 6'6", 330, bro. You ain't going to find that nowhere. Listen. If anybody came up with a prototypical offensive tackle, offensive lineman, especially left tackle, he has the size. Not only does he have the size, he has the get off, bro. What I tell y'all about 7th rounders, all we need to find is one thing good, and we could try to work with the rest. We could try to draft and develop the rest. So this could actually be a steal because, listen, y'all, 2021, bro, all the scouts, everybody slated him to be a first-round pick, y'all. They slated him to be a first-round pick. So he got the size, and he can move. Let me tell you where it gets bad at. Bro, okay. So, you know it's a problem if he was supposed to be a first-round pick, but not even a year ago, and now he's picked in the 7th. So, a few things happened. One, he got injured late in the season last year, so that's going to hurt a lot of shit as far as draft. Even the top drafts, Jameson Williams dropped a little bit because of his injury. I think he's going to be fine, and I think this dude's going to be fine. But again, when you have an injury, it just hurts your draft status. That just is what it is. That's number one. Number two, he was projected to do stuff, and he just didn't do it. Even coming out of high school, he was projected to be like the next best thing. What I think they were just looking at his size, but he needs to work on his footwork. This motherfucker be forgetting plays. He's a good run blocker, but let me tell you, as an offensive lineman, the easiest thing to do is run block. I mean, it's way easier to just get in your stance and take off and run through somebody than to just get in your stance, kick back, and stop an elite person from just trying to get around you. You don't know which way they're going to go. They might go left. They might go right. They might act like they're going left and then go right. They might swim over you. I mean, these guys are good on the, especially defensive ends who he's normally going against. So he just, bro, and you could tell, he forgets plays because there was a few times that I seen in his film where, like, right after the play, like, the center and the guard both look at him. Like, when they doing that, he didn't do his assignment. He did something wrong. And the offensive line is like, has to have the most unity in the fucking whole game of football, bro. Because they all have to be on their shit. If one of them motherfuckers go the wrong way or fuck up, it's very bad. And he did that a couple times. So I don't know if it's a mental thing, if he gets nervous. I don't know if it's a capacity thing, if he can take in information. But like when you forget plays, sometimes it could also be the guy across from you. But he did it on a couple of occasions. So, and then another thing, he doesn't finish. But back to being a run blocker and pass blocker. He has a problem with, he's heavy on his foot in certain situations. So that means, like, when it's a run play, if you really pay attention to his stance, you could tell. And if it's a pass play, if you really pay attention to his stance, you could tell. Now, there's one big problem with the Packers that I probably haven't mentioned. I don't know if anybody is mentioning, but they kind of give it away, and I hope Tom Clemens sees this kind of shit, because when Aaron Rodgers and A.J. Dillon are in there, or even Aaron Jones, bro, like, Rodgers likes a certain amount of space in between him and the runner when it's a run or when he passes. Like, if teams really jump on that, y'all, we will have an issue. So y'all better fix that shit. That is something that I seen from last year. Certain plays you knew it was a run because Aaron wanted a little more space with Dylan, whatever. Listen, I'll get into that on another one. Let's finish with this guy, man. Again, he's a project. So what I told you, he has size. His whole career, he's been slated to do something, but also his whole career, he hasn't reached that level that people thought he would do. So hopefully with the coaching we have, we could do something with him. But, you know, he's going to be fighting for a roster spot, bro, because we didn't sign hella motherfucking undrafted free agents. And those guys are dogs and those guys are hungry. So he's going to have to watch out. But, yeah, pros and cons. Pros, the size you can't teach nowhere. And then he's actually athletic. He can move around. But when it comes to his technique, bro, just like I said, he could fire off good. When it's a pass play, he could get in his stance really fast and be ready. But then that's it. Like, he lets people get past him sometimes. And, you know, obviously that's a big problem. There's a few plays where his quarterback was running for his life, bro. And we can't have Aaron doing that, especially from the blind side. So, again, this guy's going to be a project. Hey, if we were to hit on him, a 7th rounder, if he would have come in and start any games, not this year, definitely won't be starting shit this year. But, like, if he starts any games in the next fucking... okay, in the next 2 years, I'll be surprised. But, like, if he does, that, like, shows how great Adam Stenavich and the Packers. But, again, Packers always draft good linemen. Like, that's just what we do, y'all. What we do is win, first of all. And a lot of these players this year that we got, last names start with W's. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, hopefully all those W's coming here is going to give us some W's on the field. Because, again, I told y'all this is a great draft. This is a stretch right here. You can't be forgetting plays. And then you can't be giving up telling the defense what you're going to do by your stance. I know, you know, I've been there before. I know, like, there's certain people's stance you can look like, oh, it's going to be a run. Look how heavy he's leaning forward. There's no way you could be leaning forward so heavy if you about to just back up and start pass blocking. Like, he gives that up. So hopefully, again, Packers can work on his technique because the technique is not so good. Yeah, he just seems to be always a little off, like always a little in the wrong place. You know, even on the plays where he does block somebody, it's like a battle. You know, like the guy almost gets around. And then he has another thing where always, as a player, me, like whenever I heard coaching, a lot of coaches always say, if you're going to fuck up, if you don't know the play, if you're going to fuck up fast. I've seen this guy sometimes, like, in the middle of a play, he'll fuck up and be like, oh, shit, I fucked up. Like, that half a second of even thought that you fucked up gets him fucked up. Like, the defender gets right past him. So he got to work on, even if he fucks up, to still finish the play at 100%. And he has a problem with finishing plays. Like, he'll start off good with the pass rush. So, hey, the quarterback may have been back there holding the ball too long. You know, I've seen that a couple times. And he's just, you know, trying to hold up this block forever. But there's a certain time, I don't want to say he just gives up, but he just runs out of leverage. He doesn't have good enough footwork to stay in engagement with another defender for that long. So, you know, again, Aaron's going to get the ball out faster. But again, we ain't going to be seeing this guy. This is another project guy. He may make the team. He may not. If he does, he can be used on special teams now. Put his big ass and the other, who we get, the other nigga I talked about yesterday who was overly big. Hey, put his big ass in the D lineman I talked about yesterday. Put their ass on motherfucking field goal, y'all. Ain't nobody getting past them two motherfuckers. Hey, put them on field goal if anything. So, hey, this might be a special teams pick. It's not like the safety yesterday. He's definitely going to be on special teams week 1. I guarantee that. I don't know if this guy could do it on field goal, but that's another place that he can be at. And that's also another place I forgot that the D lineman we got Ford from Miami, that's another thing he can help us with. Because we done got, what, 2-3, not 2-3, maybe 2 kicks blocked this year. I know for sure one in San Francisco, but no, it's definitely like at least 3 block kicks this year, y'all. So, like, again, this draft, and again, how unselfish is Matt LaFleur? This draft, he said, look, Joe Barry, here you go. Rich Bisaccia, we just brought you in, here you go. What a fucking coach he is, bro. He put himself last, bro. You know, and he always does too, and he always take the blame for everybody. What a fucking great coaching selection. Do y'all remember the media? Y'all know we always talk about the stupid media. Do y'all remember how bad they were talking about us when we got LaFleur? Bro, Stephen A. Matt LaFleur. Like, shut your, man. All right, but we're going to continue with this dude. Actually, we done with this video, y'all. So that's what it is. He's a project player. He's raw. You know, we just going to have to, he got raw talent, though. He got size. He got a lot of, you know, couple things to work with, y'all. But he has a lot to be worked on. So I'm going to just end it with that. But again, this could be a motherfucking, hey, this could be the steal of the century. If we could just get him better, you know, just get him better with his footwork and get him better with, I don't know what the issue is with him forgetting plays and shit, but that shit can't be happening. And again, this playbook is you know, you heard about LaFleur's playbook, bro. It is deep, and calling plays takes a long time. But I'm gonna cut this motherfucker short. I'm out, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the whole gang. You already know what's up.